No one can accuse Australia 2 of doing it the easy way, but then the Americans did hold the America's Cup for 132 years, and it has taken Australia no fewer than 7 challenges to wrest it from the firm grasp of the New York Yacht Club. To win the Cup, Australia 2 had to come from 2 races down and from nearly 1 minute behind more than halfway through the final race. On the Newport waterfront, it was chaos and ecstasy as Australia 2 was hauled out. And this is what won it for Australia 2. The monster, as the Bond Syndicate call the bulbous winged keel that made the West Australian 12-metre so competitive upwind and uncatchable downwind. Australia 2 won the start of her final contest with Liberty, but the Australian skipper John Bertrand threw away a handy lead halfway up the first leg. He failed to cover the American defender, and Liberty's skipper Dennis Connor got better use of the breeze. The Americans were in front at the first mark by 29 seconds. By the end of the first of the 2 reaching legs, at the second mark, Australia 2 was 45 seconds behind. Heading down the second reaching leg, Liberty has extended her lead over Australia 2. It seems that Bertrand's errors early in the race may have cost Australia 2 the America's Cup. But it never pays to rule out a comeback by Australia 2. And on the 5th leg, the West Australian 12-metre got the opportunity to show what an extraordinary downwind marvel Mr. Ben Lexon has designed. Australia 2 picked up an amazing 1 minute and 18 seconds, and with that slid into the lead to be ahead by a slender 21 seconds with 1 leg to sail. Connor battled back but could not get close. The America's Cup was Australia 2's. The Australian syndicate boss, Mr. Alan Bond, said the trophy would remain the America's Cup and the first Royal Perth Yacht Club defence would be in 1987 or 88.
Quite seriously, John Bertrand and his crew have done a fine job today, as you all saw. And I'm so pleased that we can say not goodbye to Newport and to many friends here, but an open invitation to the people of Newport and the people of America to come to Perth in Western Australia and try and win it back. We'll welcome you.
After 132 years in the United States, after the longest winning streak in sporting history, the America's Cup is off to Perth. Jim Middleton, ABC News, Newport.